know what? It's plays like this. This wasn't against the backups. This wasn't against a down roster corner. This was against Jordan Lewis at his position in the slot. And Jalen Cropper beat him. He has a feel. He separates. But can he make this team? Let's talk about it. Every year, there's a darling receiver that Cowboys fans fall in love with. I mean, I understand. And when you're watching these guys catch passes and it's on air and there's no pass rush and it's some back half of the receiver room guy, you fall in love with him because we always love an underdog. But Jalen Moreno Cropper just feels a little bit different. Now, I'm going to stay consistent. I've been consistent. I'm not falling in love with any of these guys until I see it in preseason games. But if you remember his profile, really slippery route runner, has a feel for zone coverages, has a feel, the body frame, I don't know if he'll be able to separate like that and get off a press. But when it comes to finding windows in zone and being really a fast guy, this is a 4.4 athlete, Jalen Moreno Cropper can do that. He's also a really good route runner. Like when you watch his feet, when you watch him move, he's a really good route runner. And so the question is, what's the roadmap to him making this team? Before we get into it, I want to talk about our dynamic sponsors. They're sponsoring this video, BetUs. Listen, 125% bonus up to 3 deposits on your first 3 deposits, $2,000. Help me. I'm working my way through this read, guys. 125% bonus for your first 3 deposits up to $2,000. BetUs. BetUs is going to handle all your betting needs. So I'm getting better with the read. I clean it up. Y'all bear with me. Just keep subscribing. Keep handling and handling all your betting needs with BetUs, and they'll take care of you. BetUs. Make sure you guys bet responsibly. It's all good. Now, 2 things have happened this camp. No CeeDee Lamb. I won't say no problem, but inadvertently, Dak and Jalen Tolbert have developed a bond that Tolbert's on the team. It is what it is. He is going to be wide receiver 3. And I think by the end of the year, he could probably work his way up to being wide receiver 2. He's shown that he can run every route in the route tree. He's shown that he can run it from every position on the offense. Inside, outside, a move player. Tolbert he's locked. But then you start to talk about who's receiver 4, who's receiver 5. I think that with a guy like Jalen Moreno Cropper, his really competition is going to be Jalen Brooks. Like all these Jalens is crazy, the 3 Jalens. That's where he has to win. And it's going to be tough because they like Jalen Brooks. He catches everything. I think Turpin is safe. Obviously, we know that Brandon Cooks is safe. Obviously, we know that CD is safe. Brooks, Cropper. Preseason games matter. But when you watch a rep like this, I mean, he leaves Nashawn Wright off the screen. Now it's a one-on-one. There's no pass rush. But he's done it all camp. And I would say the difference between him and a guy like Tyron Billy Johnson is I think Billy Johnson may just be like faster straight line. I won't say may. I know that he's a faster straight line player. I think that Moreno Cropper just has a better feel, better hips, and better wiggle. What's the roadmap to him making his team? He has to go out there in preseason games. If I'm him, I'm talking to Trey Lance every hour, every second. Listen, what routes do you like? This is where I'll be over the middle of the field. This is where I'll gain separation. I know what they want to do. I know. Get me the ball. Please help me because I think that I can make this team. And I think that with Dak and with the full wide receiver complementary, like the full complements of wide receivers, I think that Cropper can actually help you in games because he's such a good route runner. Now, the issue is if he were to make this team, how does he get on the field? Because we know that CD loves to work the slot. So CD is going to get to do whatever he wants to do. How does he get on the field? Can he stretch the defense on the edge? That's what we need to find out. But I want to hear from you guys. Like, can Jalen Moreno Cropper make this team? Does he have the skill set? Does he have the speed on the outside? Can he beat press man enough to be able to make this team? You guys let me know. Also, make sure you guys are subscribing. It's only about 40% of you guys are subscribed to this channel, but the views are looking good. But I need you guys to subscribe. I need you guys to like. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys check out BetUs, our dynamic sponsor. The link is in the description box. And as always, like, share, subscribe. Foots loves you. I love you all. Peace.